VDM at it again.
Alright, so this is the first episode of the show that I'm starting. As you can see, the studio is not properly set up, but I'm starting regardless. So what's the show about? Simple. Right now, I have 2.5 million naira on the table, and there's this guy that has a problem. He told me he wants to start a business. Now, I'm going to be asking him some questions. He'll tell me his business idea. If his business idea is very good enough for me, I'm going to give him the money that's going to feed the business. If it's not good enough for me, I'll just give him some money that I think is worth the idea that he has. So this is the first episode officially. You know me, I'm a very improper person until they finish fixing the studio. So first things first, like I said, I get 2.5 million naira on this table, as you can see. Now, if I give you all this money, it depends on the idea that you get. I'll ask you a lot of questions, right? Yes. If your idea no go well, then you're not getting all. You get some. And also, I'm going to be doing this at least maybe every week, one person every week. We'll try to put up a form or anything. We'll try to look for the best way to start.
Yes. You see, someone who is intentional about development, someone who is intentional about growth, someone who is intentional about the growth of the country, someone who is passionate about the country, will think of others first before himself. And this is what this young man is doing. VDM doesn't get accolade enough. I still believe that this guy is underpraised. This guy not be politician. It's not government. It's not holding any political position or whatsoever. But he seek the growth of this nation. He seek the growth of every individual citizen. How can a single man wakes up one morning and decide to empower his fellow man? And he's looking for someone who has a good business, a viable business idea to sponsor. And you know, the sponsor have to contact you, say, as I sponsor you now, you go give me this part of the company. I don't know if you understand. This guy is intentionally promoting growth, encouraging the youth to be self-sufficient. What else do you guys want? And now they do want to chase clout. And it's not doing this to earn public validation. No. He's doing this genuinely. If you check his antecedent, this same guy go borrow money from people to solve problems. He go borrow money from people to dash. He no get. Like, the money not there with him. He go borrow from people around him to give people on the spot, impromptu, spontaneous. And that kind of guy, now I want to make him fall. Now they mad, now they meant. And that kind of person, now I want to bring down. See, if not the days of old, this guy will be likened to, if not before Jesus, he will be likened to Jesus. If not the days of old, when the days of Bible, all those olden days, una go really understand, say this guy is sent. But our generation no value, they no value messengers, they no value prophets, they no value people when God sent for a task. They don't value nothing. I say one day, federal government supposed to sit down, declare one day for VDM as National VDM's Day. It go happen. The guy is so intentional, as in, because let's do this together. Do you know, when you solve the poverty problem, when you solve the hunger problem, when you solve the shelter problem, you have solved the problem of the world? Do you know? Where you now have your communities, everyone there is comfortable. Just take like what we do now at FVF. If I'm able to spot a challenge, maybe there's a distressed family that can't feed, they don't have source of livelihood, and we are able to mold that family, train them in the business they are doing, or rejig their business strategy, then put in funds. In few years, that business would have grown, be catering for the family. Then that same family can pick one other person to say, okay, I got this help from Love Vision Foundation. I can pick this person to be an apprentice, learn what I do now, duplicate it, empower this other person. That person takes off, and that person is also able to do the same thing within a short period of time in your area. I'm not saying do it in state level, just at your neighborhood, your street. If everyone takes this to account, that every street, every household, I can eat 3 times a day. There's someone on my street that cannot eat at all. I give that person one. So that way, you say there will be less hungry people in your area. Eat, afford the next person just a little to also have. Do you understand? That's doing the Lord's work. That's showing love. That's compassion. But what we have in the society today are crops of people who want to eat, both the ones they can consume today, for tomorrow, for years to come. Some, like in our political space, some have the food they cannot finish, their children cannot finish, their 4th to 10th generation cannot finish. Food, resources, money. I think it's really important we stress this. VDM, thank you for what you do. You know what I've always said? Till Jesus comes, till eternity ends, if you do not change from this your good ways, I am a 100% rock solid behind you. Count me as your number one. 100%. Because you deserve this. You deserve this support. We're not going to say and pass like this.